What is going on, YouTube? So coming back with my college football picks against the spread for week 4 of the 2016 college football season. So 10 games on top. One actually already started, so I'm going to try to get this uploaded as quickly as I can. And we're going to start with Clemson, Georgia Tech. Line right now is Clemson minus 10.5. Clemson's actually winning 7-0 right now, just to give you where I'm at the game. But I'm going to take Clemson minus 10.5. Wisconsin, Michigan State. Line right now is Michigan State minus 5.5, or excuse me, minus 5. It was 5.5 to open the day, but I'm going to take Wisconsin plus 5. UGA and Ole Miss. Line right now is Ole Miss minus 6.5. It's hard to pick, but I'm actually going to take Georgia plus 6.5. I think they're going to win this game. These two teams are extremely hard to figure out, though. There's no doubt about that. Penn State and Michigan. Line right now is Michigan minus 18.5. Was minus 19.5 to start off the week. I'm actually going to take Penn State plus 18.5. I don't think they're going to win by any means, but I think they'll at least beat the spread. Florida and Tennessee. Line right now is Tennessee minus 6.5. I do think Tennessee will straight up win. This is a hard game to call, but without Luke Del Rio, I don't think Florida will win, but I do still think they'll beat the spread. So Florida plus 6.5. Next, Auburn and LSU. LSU has not really blown out any good team this year. Beat Mississippi State by 3 last week. So I'm going to take Auburn plus 3.5. I do think LSU will win in another 2 or 3 point game, though. Oklahoma State and Baylor. Line right now is Baylor minus 8.5. This is, again, a hard game to figure out. Should be an offensive shootout, but I'm going to take Oklahoma State plus 8.5. Don't know if they'll win. Again, now I picked Oklahoma State to win, but it's hard to figure out. Man, Baylor could very, very easily win that game. Stanford, UCLA. Line right now is Stanford minus 3. I think it should be bigger. I think Stanford will beat that spread. I think that's actually one of the better spreads to take this week. I think UCLA is a good team, but I don't think they're on the level of Stanford. Texas A&M and Arkansas. Line right now is Texas A&M minus 5.5. Should be a very good, very entertaining game. I could see either team beating the spread and me not being surprised at all. I need to mention at the end of the video what I did last week. But anyway, I'm going to take Texas A&M minus 5.5 in this game. I do think they'll beat the spread and win the game. Washington and Arizona, the nightcap game. I think there's more of a discussion of whether Washington should be put on upset alert than them actually being put on upset alert. Arizona's a good team. They got a lot of talent, but I do think Washington will prove themselves in this game in what I believe is their first conference game. I'm going to take Washington minus 12.5. Again, I wouldn't be too surprised if an upset happens. So that just seems like the way it goes in the Pac-12. So last week I went 6-4, same differential spread-wise as my NFL picks where I went 9-7. But either way, that'll pretty much do it. Looking forward to an entertaining weekend in college football and in the NFL as it actually starts tonight. But anyway, that's pretty much it. See ya.